Hi Chad, welcome to another stream. How are y'all doing today? It is, what is today's date? It is Friday, the 19th of December of 2025. We are back for yet another stream, as we do. The plan for today's stream is to write more SQL. So if you're not here for the sequel, I'm sorry. That's what we're doing today. I've been on a brainworm of thinking of ideas about how to solve the problems, and like I would feel bad doing it off stream, so I want to finally just get them out of the way. Yeah, the plan for today's stream is make Anthony procrastinate. I mean, that's the usual. That's just the stream in general, right? There's nothing new there. Let me say hi to everyone who's here. Major Tanya was first today. Particularly Pythonic is also here. Hello, hello. We've also got the Hutchery, who has resubscribed with Prime at 4 months. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate your continued support. Good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. First for premium chat. MBS Ubuntu is also here. Hello, hello. Wolford wants a, oh yeah. Did I do it right this time? I always forget. And then you send me the clip, and then I watch the clip, and then I promptly forget. Particularly Pythonic says add SQL to the tags at this point. Yeah, basically, right? Patrick Gomji, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Let's sqliting. Yes, exactly. AO SQL. Close enough, says Wolfred. All right. If that does it for you, I mean, it is what it is. I don't think I have any open source since last time. Oh yeah, I guess I did work on this off stream. Which was a really strange bug that's definitely Jericho's fault. And the fix is sort of dumb, which is to add py modules equals empty list. I had a really hard time writing a test. It turns out that it's partially caused by Roost, so I needed to pretend like Roost had run. This entire problem goes away with the thing I'm working on, but for now it is what it is. Yeah, like this test this test will be useless when I change how installation works. But that's still in the pipeline. Haven't really been working on that for a while, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's jump into things. I don't remember what days we've done. I think we've done every day except for 12 in Python. I think we've done every day except for 11 in SQL. Is that right? And by day 11, I guess I mean day 10. Okay, that's interesting. I guess it's day 10 that we have to do? Yeah. But I can do this. Wilfred says, imagine writing a programming language and making it AGPL3. Who made an AGPL3 programming language? That just sounds like a bad idea. Who did that? Surely it's not the one that I'm working on. I'm pretty sure that one's MIT. Evalexper? Sounds like they did the big dumb. So I'm bringing an update and was shocked that I wasn't aware of it. Yeah, I was working in the library, hanging out with a friend. Okay, day 10. So this one I've been thinking about a lot. I think we're not going to use JSON for the actual solve, just because I think I can do it with string ops. As terrible as that sounds. But let's see. What was this? Was the breadth first search with with fucking what? Why am I why am I braining poorly right now? Depth first search with the bitwise operations. Yeah, so we have to implement XOR, which is the tricky part. But we also have to do the parsing. And so this is going to be an interesting one. I don't know that there's a string reverse string sqlite. That repo actually changed from MIT to AGPL3. Who led them so wrong? I mean, I guess technically it lets you do that. Reverse string function. No. No. Oh man. I have to do it with the CTE. That is annoying one. Oh, actually there's a better way to do this without a CTE. There's a way to do this without a CTE. This looks like AI slop. Holy fuck, when was this submitted? 2011! Okay, this is just normal slop then. Goddamn. That's a wild one. That's a wild one. What the fuck? Not only did they changed to AGPL, they did it in a PR called "Make int and float types generic." What? Did somebody sneak a license change in somehow, or is it intentional? All right. So let's see. We're gonna try and reverse a string first, because that seems interesting. So we got two values in this table. Table WAT has two columns with two, oh, because I did this wrong. Of course. Okay, we have the forward strings. So we can do select, I think group concat. We'll do the from WAT. Generate series length, or is it len? I don't know. I think it's length. Yeah. WAN.s. Might as well put that there just to show it. Substring of this length WAT.s minus I don't remember the table structure of this. Also, I need to say generate 0 to this value. I gotta spell this correctly. And dot value 1. I think this will work. Error near group by. Oh, because I put a fucking semicolon there. Oh right, group concat needs this. Wow. How did I get that first try? That's kind of fucking crazy, right? That's kind of fucking crazy, right? Also, they require an acknowledgement in PRs that your contribution is MIT, which then they can relicense to HEPL. That's crazy. Outdated version! Yo! How's it going? Good to see you again. Thank you for your continued support. How's your day going? How's your Friday / Saturday / whatever day of the week it is? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Wolford says he did it after it's been used by so many people. How did I... What's the eval expert? Is that the language? It's not this one, is it? This one only has 1 star. Can't be this one. There's a roost crate. Is it that one? It's a regex library for roost. Oh. How do I even fucking find it? Where's the repo? Cause like, I feel like you can't just relicense other people's contributions unless they all agree. Like you can sub-license, but I don't think you can just be like, Lamau, it's GPL now. But what the fuck do I know? I'm not a lawyer. That's crazy though. Well, it only has a couple 100 stars, so like, guess they're just tanking their projects. Oh, they did this last year. This isn't even new. They did this over a year ago. But still, it's kind of fucking wild. Kind of fucking wild. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. David Richard says, "Hi Chad, how are we? It's going, it's going. Our company has a 2-week holiday break starting in 5 hours, so spirits are high." Nice, hell yeah. Man, this reminds me of a fucking sketch-ass thing that Stripe did that I'm still mad about. I don't even work there anymore, and I'm still mad about this. Stripe did this thing where over the holiday breaks, they would encourage employees to not work between Christmas and New Year's, which is great. Like, you know, encourage your employees to like not work. And in fact, what they did is they said, we've given everyone off, but they were very careful with the wording, and I don't have their careful wording, but they basically said, we're giving everyone off between Christmas and New Year's. But what they didn't tell you is that they silently deducted those days from your PTO balance. And I don't know how the fuck this shit is legal, because that sounds like fraud, first off. But you could opt out of this by going into your PTO balance and canceling the PTO event. And so I just did that and didn't work. Because fuck that shit. That's some bullshit, right? Man, fucking Stripe. Squeezing every last dollar out of their employees. Ridiculous. Codagram, hello, how's it going? TB Schneider's also here. Good to see you. Isn't Sentry unlimited PTO? Yeah, but I don't work there either. I don't work there either. I don't work anywhere. Hooray! Okay, we've managed to reverse the string. Do we add our answer to Do I add my answer to Stack Overflow? Do I share my cursed fucking knowledge? I forget. Do you need something in the select? No, you don't. Let's change WAT to T, just so we'll post it on the Do you even need the group by? It seems like it worked without it, right? No, you definitely do need it. Yeah, fuck it. We'll post it on Stack Overflow. Reverse string function. Oh, but we should figure out when generate series got added. Generate series sqlite. 3. Oh, wait, what? This has been around for a long time. Huh. I thought this was like new, but it's not, I guess. Cool. This can be done with generate series. And group concat. Not clicking that one. Dude. Fucking I swear. The this new highlighting, I haven't answered a Stack Overflow question in a long time. This new highlighting is kind of nice. Kind of nice. Oh, the wrong window. Where did my Firefox window go? Here it is. Boop. And show the output. Blah. Yeah. Good enough, I guess. An error occurred. The fuck you mean an error occurred? Post appears to be a duplicate. What? Did it actually succeed? Yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Anyway, that's fine. We now have working string reverse. Vibe coded, perhaps. An error occurred, but it still posted anyway. I wonder what the error was. We'll never know. Okay. What was I doing? This problem, right? So let's get to the right day. And make small.txt. Oh, we already have it. Okay. I'm ahead of myself here. Did I pick the one day that doesn't have it as part 1? Yeah. And we will parse this. Honestly, calling something vibe coded is quickly becoming my new go-to insult for code I don't like. Yeah. Yeah. It's like when I was reading that Stack Overflow answer earlier and I was like, this looks like AI slop, and then it wasn't, but yeah. Okay, so we need to parse these. I think what I'm gonna do is parse this as a string. Oh, we'll have string, array, array, and then decompose it from there. So let's see what that looks like. Select this joined with a big ol' fucking replace. Join with this. What is our replace input.s? And we need to replace open squacket with what? Open squacket double quote. Yes. That was weird. Open squacket double quote. We need to replace what? Close squacket with double quote. Yes. Double quote comma. Right. And we need to this is gonna look horrible. We need to replace open paren with open squacket. And we need to replace oh, but not just that. No, this is fine. We need to replace close paren with close squacket comma. And we need to replace open curly with open squacket. And one more. One more. We need to replace. Oh no, we need two more. Fuck. Yeah, we need to replace close squacket with, or close curly with close squacket. And one last one for the fans. We need to replace char 10 with close squacket comma, I think. Fuck. Oh, I need a parenthesis comma here. I'll just make them all look the same. Oh, this is so dumb looking. No, it's a table S. Oh, right. We should use small so that I can actually see what the fuck is going on. Okay. Did we get what we wanted? That looks right. String, array. String, a bunch of arrays. String, a bunch of arrays. Ooh, is the last one correct? No, we need another squacket on the end. But other than that, I think it's correct. That looks not too bad. Ashley says that's a lot of numbers. That looks like it's not right, boss. You were correct, Ashley. You were 100% correct. Also, how you doing? Good to see you again. I feel like you have a different chat badge every time you come into stream. You got the dragon simi now. Nice, nice. You got your payout for your motorbike. Nice, nice. Wow, that took a long time. Does your insurance just take forever? Got 6K, so happy with that. Was expecting way less. And you? I'm doing all right. I went for a run this morning. I went for a run yesterday. Man, yesterday's run was so much nicer than today's. Yesterday it was like 50 degrees and like calm before it started pouring rain. Today it was 20 degrees and a whipping wind in freedom units. Yeah, I guess if I tell you in other, yeah, the wind right now is 24 miles an hour. So like almost 40 kilometer an hour winds. That was not the fun. Ashley says I had to run today also. The ice cream man was trying to drive away. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. Okay, so this is our yeah. This is our thing. 0. This is not the right syntax, but let's just try that for now. From I think I need an extra parentheses. Let's see. Yeah. Well, we got one part of it. How do I get the last element in an array? I thought it was Octothorpe. When your code starts to look like ASCII art, right? Wait, do I not need the stupid fucking brackets? Have I been writing this dumb for no goddamn reason? Oh my god, why have I been doing it in like stupid way? What the fuck? There's a $sign thing here. Maybe we throw the $sign in there and see what it does. No, we already have the $sign. Well, what the fuck then? Well-formed JSON path expression used by MySQL. Oh, I see. So I don't actually need to do it that way. Text label X is interpreted as JSON $.x. If the right hand is an integer, then it's interpreted as blah. Or if n is a negative number, it's interpreted as a JSON path. Hold up. Is this what I want? What about -0? Well, obviously -0. What the fuck? I feel lied to. Oh, shit. I'm not on a new enough version. No! I'm on too old of a version for that to work! Ah! V-Cop's here. Hello, hello. How you doing? V-Meridian... V-Menderinia. I always say your name wrong. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Use the right command, not the raid command. There we go. What is the SQLite version you're using? Surely before this, because I'm running Ubuntu 22.04 or 24.04, which is 6 months before this existed. So definitely not that. But I can use the just integer one. Negative values are only yeah. So why the fuck can't I do this? Why doesn't that work? Oh, do I need that? I thought this worked before. Oh, not that. Hit. Yo, okay. That looks correct. Imagine not building SQLite from source, right? Doesn't Ubuntu update SQLite? So Yes, only for security patches. And even in those cases, they don't upgrade the version; they just backport the patch. That's generally how LTS releases work. You don't ever get new versions of things. You have a stable set of packages, and they get security patches and bug fixes sometimes. It was one of the reasons that I use an LTS, because it's stable. Up to 5. Hello, hello. How's it going? Right. Okay, this looks fine-ish so far. When am I going to do salsa? I've done it before. Wouldn't say I'm particularly good at it. Becop says I'm not on LTS and everything is still out of date. Yeah. I feel like you would do awesome at salsa. I mean, I was pretty good at it. I mean, I'm fairly coordinated and have good balance and can keep time, and I don't know. It was fun. I just think it's the hard part about salsa. The hard part about salsa is you can't just be a dude that shows up by yourself at salsa. It doesn't work so well. Yeah. Okay, how do I get the rest of this? There's like, is there remove? Remove. Yeah. Oh, you can do both at the same time? Oh, that's sick. That's exactly what I want. Do I need the $sign? I don't know. Fuck, nah, I'm not going. I don't know. We'll put the $sign in. We'll see what it does. Yo? Yeah, that looks right. That's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. After 5 says, did you expense any peripherals from Sentry while you were there, like a monitor? I did not. I didn't buy anything. I should have. I had like a work from home stipend because I was remote. I just didn't use it. I didn't really need anything. Like, I think the only piece of software or hardware that I purchased while I was at Sentry was a fucking mouse. And then another mouse, because the first one, oh my god, that mouse was infuriating. When the fucking what is it called? The LED. When the LED on the bottom was on, the mouse made a just like that noise. And for the longest time, I could not figure out what the fuck in my house was squeaking. Like, I just, during work, I'm like, damn it, there it is again. Something is squeaking away in my fucking house. And then like I would get up to search for it and it would stop. And I'm like, that's so annoying. What the hell is going on? What is making this noise? And then finally it clicked that while I was moving my mouse, the squeaking was happening. But only when I moved the mouse did it happen. Yeah, I threw that thing away so quick. A mouse that makes a sound, right? Isn't salsa just Debian's issue tracker? Yeah. My squeak, that's a thing. Yep. Man, that was... Oh, that shit pissed me off. That was real fucking annoying. So we gotta turn these into numbers. We gotta turn these into numbers. My squeakle. That's a stretch there, but I like it. My squeakle. But I do like this bitwise thing here. The problem is, did I just assume? I just assumed, didn't I? I just assumed. Maybe I checked. Maybe I checked that they were all one-digit numbers. Maybe I checked that they were all one-digit numbers. sqlite. Yeah, there you go. That's an even better one. I got a mouse that is on its side to help with carpal tunnel, and it doesn't squeak, so that's a win. Nice, nice. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those like these type mices. What is the best way to transmute this? I could do it with the big CTE. I don't think I need a CTE though. Like I can do this without. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna, so I don't have to keep doing this fucking shit over and over. Target text. Oh, why is target a keyword in SQL? Dest text. Buttons text and well, we don't need the third one. But what was it? What did I call it? We'll call it Dest 2 because we need it for part 2. Are we still working on day 10? We just started working on day 10 SQL. I already have done all of them except for 12 in Python and all of them except for 10 and 12 in SQL. Test. I'll just remember this. We'll just not have the, we don't need dead code. Oops. Insert into rows. Fucking rows is a keyword too. Parsed. Cool. You know, we probably can just do this all in one thing. We can probably just do this all in one thing rather than having this separate table. I'm just gonna delete this code. I don't need it. Is doing these in SQL masochism? Yeah, but I find it fun, so I don't care. I don't care. Oh shit. There's no binary parsing in SQLite, is there? Yeah. I seem to remember I had to write my own binary parser. This is different. That's struct unpack. Yeah, fuck off. Thanks. They're just bickering about semantics. Sasso Silly, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I think I need to implement my own thing, which is fine. Which is fine. Subquery time. Select sum of something from generate series length value 0 to this. Kegs says hello and then lurk. See how it is. How do I want to do this? What did I do here? We just binaried I replace I think we want subster this length this minus 1 is equal to octothorpe left shifted by n.value. This should be n.value. No, this should be n.value. I think this is right. What is the why? What are we having trouble with? There's only 3 rows. This should be short. I guess let's just take one example. I thought this would work. Zero. We can do group concat to see what it actually looks like. 0, 0, 0, 0. So that's not what I want. What if we just ask for the substrings? Okay, that looks fine. What if we ask for just whether they equal things? That looks fine. So why are we not allowed to left shift them? That looks fine. Those are the parentheses. What if I remove the parentheses? Ah, it's the fucking parentheses. And then if we sum that, we get 6. Is that what we should have gotten for that? 2 plus 4 is 6. Yeah, let's try some of the other strings, even though I'm pretty sure this is right. Also, this has an extra new line at the end. I guess I just copy both of them. Ba-da-da-da. Six, 2, and 29. That looks right. 1 plus 4 is 5. Plus 8 is 13. No, yeah, 13 plus 16 is 29. Sick. Okay, so what did I do wrong then? What the fuck? What is this shit? Smart detection beta. Yeah, it's getting denied. I don't even need a auto block for it. What the fuck? Okay, so what did I do wrong here? The substring looks fine. We need the parentheses here, but that doesn't explain why it takes for goddamn forever to do this. Is it just like re-parsing over and over and over and over and over? That seems strange. Maybe we'll do this again. Dest text, buttons text. Select, what am I doing? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's weird. All right, I'm gonna go fill up my water. I will be right back, and I will see you in a sec. Hello, I'm back. No, I think the command's right. The video is old though. The video is mostly correct. But yeah, it's Windows 11 with Ubuntu 2404. Hey, Rye, hello, hello. Okay. I thought about this while I was getting my water, and the reason that pasting this from up here made it faster is the query planner probably hates this shit, which I don't blame you. I said 2204. No. I think I said 22 and then corrected myself immediately. So maybe you heard the pre-correction, which should be fine. Lame Kev says, I was looking at your GitHub. When do you graduated college? You have to guess first, and then I'll tell you the answer. We get to figure out how mean you are. 2014. You're actually very close. You're very close. I graduated in 2013. 1880. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Anyway. So we reversed these. Somehow I feel like I didn't have to reverse the buttons. No, I didn't reverse the buttons. 2016 for me. Did the Van Wilder and took about a decade though. Ah, I see. Check my 2404 server, which is saying 3.45.1 January 2024. Yeah. I knew that it couldn't be the version that was in the docs because the docs said the 10th month and 2404 was released in the 4th month. So I knew that already. Fortunately. Okay, we need to transform the buttons into integers as well. JSON group array. From JSON each buttons. That'll get us these arrays. And then we need to do select some maybe? I don't think I need this many parentheses though. Let's see what that does. Probably syntax error. Or I'm just a fucking genius. That sounds mean. 8, 10, 2 plus 8, yeah. 4, 12, 5, 2, 3, yeah. Cool. Damn. Can I remove some parentheses? The answer is no. Those were load-bearing parentheses. I guess I could put them like this. Cool. That's kind of neat. Petricom JSON version 3.51. Nice. That's a pretty modern one. You're on Arch. I see. Yeah. Job market is cooked. What do you think? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to it. It's been cooked for a long time, so Wouldn't surprise me if it's still cooked, but I'm not looking for a job, so don't have one, don't need one. Yeah, this seems pretty fine. It seems pretty fine. Is it the last stream of 2025? Why would it be the last stream? It's fucking December 19th. We got a whole goddamn week and a half left. Why would it be the last stream? Of course not. I got plans for so many streams. This Sunday we're gonna be playing a programming game that I've been putting off for months. I've actually been putting it off so long that the creator of the game unfriended me on Discord after giving me a Steam key. So we're still gonna play their game anyway, but I have no way to tell them that I'm playing their game, which is kind of annoying. Because I wanted to be like, yo, my B, but I'm finally doing it. Yeah, what is it called? You are code? You are the code. Where are we playing that? Should we call you Tech Bro or Tech Uncle? I don't think I really fit the Tech Bro standard. Tech Unc is probably unfortunately close, but I don't know that I'm happy with that either. Emma's here. Hello. Also, I forgot to say hi to Deiticus. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, okay, we got this shit. We just need to do the yeah. I guess we gotta do the CTE now. I guess this is the start of our CTE. The hard part is this scene set, I guess. Where did that question get asked? Where are you replying to that? Do you pose for art classes? Wait, where did you post that? Oh, you're talking to Arai. Yeah. Got it. This is your job? You do more coding than most people I know. If this is my job pays like shit. I do this for fun, mostly. Fun and beer. Okay, how do I represent the scene set in a way that's not shit? I wanted to do it as strings, which seems funny. Oh, I can't do it as strings because the scene set is an aggregate. Oh, yeah, I can do this. I can do this as a... Yeah, I think I know how I'm gonna do this. Let's whip out the bad boy with recursive. And it's gonna be paths, scene, dest, and buttons. This is going to be our initial query. Paths is going to start at 0. Oh wait, but these need to be 2 tuples. Double tuples. Double tuples. Double trouble. Stream streak for Emma. Nice. Lane Kev says, unemployed bros watching Tech Uncle Code could be a great title though. I don't know that I want to lean into that. I don't know that I want to lean into that. 0, 0 is our start. This ain't a scene and it's a goddamn arms race. So I know from running this will actually complete without the scene set. So maybe do it without the scene set and see what happens. But this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. Ooh, but I wanted to be cheeky. I wanted to be cheeky and do this as strings so I don't have to do the array operation. Because array contains is really annoying, but string contains is really easy. I guess I can just keep it as keeping it as a string would be simpler. We'll do it as an array and then hate our lives later. Union select star from and then limit union all limit 5. And what do we need to do here? We need to select from nn where nn dot paths 0 0. Can I do this? Can I do that? That looks dumb. It's actually 0 1 does not equal nn.dest. I'm gonna put this in here. I don't know that I can actually do that. Okay. The update. We need to remove the first part of this and we need to add on all the other buttons. And we need to add to the scene set. But right now it is a scene list. Fuck. Inka says, are you a core Python fan from the beginning of your career, or is that a frustration from C that became love to Python? I don't love Python. I'll get that out of the way. Python is it's okay. I don't love it. Yeah, then your question makes no sense given that, but shit. How do I make this work? How do I make this work? This one's gonna be pretty slow because we have to do the whole fucking double JSON nonsense. How dare Anthony? Python is perfect, better than everything else. Yeah, right? Oh, shit. Okay, well, let's just do this. I don't like doing it that way. So that's the top half of the query. Remove the first element. And then union all. Fuck. From what? From JSON each and then dot buttons. And then we got to figure out how to do XOR, sqlite XOR. I'm not gonna. I know I could figure it out with the fucking binary option operators, but I'm just gonna look it up because it's easy enough to. This is not. This is what I want. Oh, but that's gonna be so much fucking writing. No. Femandrinia says, since most of my career has been writing Java or JavaScript, most of my Python experience has been dealing with version hell. Oh. How do you feel about circular import issues in Python? Well, fun fact, the error message that happens when you have a circular import. I contributed that, well, if it's the from import one. If it's the from import one. But also, like, circular imports in Python is just a skill issue. Just don't do it. Oh, this expression I'm about to write is gonna look terrible. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, and here we fucking go. Here we fucking go. All right, so a is equal to nn dot paths arrow arrow 0 arrow arrow 1 and b is equal to value. So now we gotta expand this out here, which we can just replace this with some b with q. And then we can replace z with... This is a stupid idea. This is a stupid idea. But god damn it, it's not stupid if it works, right? It's not stupid if it works. Jesus fucking Christ. That looks so dumb! Alright. Oh. We forgot the scene set part of this. If what? If not exists. Select one from JSON each nn.scene where value is equal to nn.paths 0 1. So we don't want to extend more paths if we have already seen it before. Okay. Let's just not do the scene and let's not do the scene for a sec just to see what this looks like. Why did I write if? What am I doing? Limit clause should come after union all. Yeah, I had a feeling this was gonna not work. Let's put that there for now. You're not allowed to put a limit in union. Don't have the right number of columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not valid syntax. Which union all? Fucking A. This is only one element. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the fuck? Which one? Oh, there's a comma missing there. Runtime error near line 37, bad JSON path. Oops, that should be a dollar sign. Dollar bills, y'all. And we need to call JSON on this due to reasons. Okay, so we start at 0, 0. And nothing in scene. We never update scene, and that's fine. We then extend it with XORs of this. So 0 XOR 8. It should just be the numbers. 10, 8, 10, 4, 12, 5, 3. And then we should XOR this guy with each of them, which we end up with these. Uh, 8 XOR 8 is 0. 8 XOR 10 is 2. Yeah, that makes sense. 8 XOR 4 is 12. 8 XOR 12 is 4. 8 XOR 5. They don't have any overlapping bits. 13 and 11. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. This looks correct. This looks correct. Looks like you're writing in brainfuck now. I mean, given this, it's not quite as fucky as brainfuck, but yeah, yeah. It's one hell of an XOR. Yeah, this shit here, right? Okay, let's write this query now. Technically, I don't need this query actually, because this will eventually terminate, even though it'll waste a shit ton of space. Yeah, I mean, this line is wild. It makes sense. Select JSON group array. Value as n from JSON-ish and then dot scene. And we're gonna use union instead of union all here. Select nn.paths 0, 1. Actually, this is a lot easier to write than I expected it to be. I think I'm gonna have to put JSON here because otherwise it's gonna call it a string. But I think that's our scene set. The scene is seen. It's a goddamn arms race. So we saw 0. And then we saw 8. And then we saw 10. Yeah, 10. And then we saw 4. Cool. Yeah, I mean, that looks kind of right. where nn dot pads 0, 1 is equal to nn dot dest. What was the dest? 6? Oh, cool. So we select nn dot pads 0, 0. And then get rid of the limit. And I believe this is sum. And that should be part 1. Why do we only have 1 in there? I got rid of the limit up here. What the fuck? Super weird. Debe, hello, hello, how's it going? You wrote a new pep. What's your new pep? JSON package metadata. Ooh. That sounds cool. What's the gist? Email headers. Oh, changing the email headers to JSON. Yeah, this is a good idea. That's a good idea. I approve. Ship it. Ship it. It is the Kinesis keyboard. So what the fuck? This looks like a pain in the ass to debug. So we start with these 3 rows, which makes sense. God, I hope it's not the XOR line. Email metadata is painful to parse and print. Yeah, yeah. I agree. I guarantee someone's gonna be like, well, you should use Tomo instead. Like, almost guarantee that. This is really annoying. Why does it not get the right result here? Are those the right buttons? The target is 2. And it gave up at depth 4. Oh, 25 day 10. Yeah, so the second one didn't solve right either. Let's debug this one first, since it is smaller. JSON is so much more portable and faster to parse. Yeah, I agree. And it's machine written, so who cares about the other stuff of it? Yeah, so we actually don't ever get an answer here at all. We completely exhaust our list of things here. These are already in our scene set. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so we start here. Depth of 1, we just add because that's how XOR works with no bits. 0, 29, 12, 17, 7, 30. And we've seen 0. Makes sense. Next iteration, this will immediately go away. But we extend these values. So 29 XOR 12 XOR 12 17 and 29 XOR 17 is 12, and then 29 XOR 7 is 26, and XOR 30 is 3. Are my button values correct though? That's the other problem. The target is wrong here. It says the target is 2. The buttons are right. Why the fuck is the target wrong? What the hell? JSON is oh yeah, I already read that. What the fuck? Why do we have the wrong value here? This value is the wrong value, which is super weird because I thought we checked those as being correct. Oh, it's supposed to be reversed. It's supposed to be reversed. It's supposed to be reversed. That's not too hard to do. -1. Yeah. 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 Now it gets an answer. Cool. Two, 2, and 3. Why does it say 2, 3, and 2? Oh, because they can change order due to the way the table works. There's an order by, but I don't care to do it. There's an order by, but I don't care to do it. So let's do some this. 7, hooray. What about our actual input? It's gonna chug for a bit. It's fine. Surely. Surely it's fine. Cope. Yeah, it's not consuming memory, so it's chugging. It's just got to do a lot of JSON operations, and JSON operations kind of slow. It's definitely not going to do it in 1 millisecond, but okay. Hopefully it gets there. I think part of the problem is it inserts them before the sceneness does its check, which causes it to blow up and then reduce it down later. There's probably a way to make it not do it that way. But the query is going to look horrendous. I almost wonder if I remove the scene set if it goes faster. Because it'll generate a shit ton of data. But it will get to the end sooner. I think the other problem is I have like no concept of the progress it's making. Why am I in the wrong day? Okay. This version of the script is just going to print them as it runs into them. How many lines are in the input? 200. Surely it should be done by now, right? Oh, it did finish. Yeah. It's like, surely it should be done by now. And it's done, and I'm just, it is what it is. The Devil Kid, hello. Hi, Anthony who writes codes, it's me. Yeah, okay. So we don't need this. It takes forever to run, but it's fine. As long as it completes, that's all I care about. Okay, day 10, part 1 in sqlite. Part 2 is going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah. Oh. God, part 2 is gonna suck so much. It's gonna suck so much. I have not zombie buffet, but I have no interest in learning a new version control tool. Gold J, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I hope you're doing well, assuming it's the thing I'm thinking of. It's fucking yeah. I have no reason to learn another one. Were there 25 points for AOC this year? No. Well, actually, I don't know. Don't spoil it. I don't know. I haven't done I've done day 12 yet. I don't know is the answer, but I will find out soon enough. Okay. let's get the parsing out of the way. So we no longer need this. We have a new dest that is different thing. And this is JSON. Oh no, it's just, oh, wrong button. It is just value this to $sign this, right? Let's go back to small. I forgot a comma. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Now we turn this into a matrix. Thought of creating my own mocking framework for .NET because I had an idea. Hopefully I can open source it, but mainly use it in my projects. I feel like there's already one for .NET. Is there not? Like there's some like terrible reflection based one that I feel like I've used before. There are, but I want to learn. Oh, okay. Good luck. Good luck. You're gonna have a time. You're gonna have a time. We'll just say it that way. Okay, so so the interesting thing about my part 2 solution is it runs pretty fast. I mean, pretty fast. It runs, you know, within a few seconds. Wait, why is it so much faster today? I don't understand. But some of my optimizations are not load bearing. So for instance, this whole chunk of code, I think, is not load bearing. Like we can still get it to complete in some reasonable amount of time. So I don't need to port that to SQL. It's obviously slower, but it's still a reasonable amount of time. This I believe is technically not load bearing either. Woosa, hello, hello. How's it going? Yeah, that part's not load bearing. I want to say this isn't load bearing either. Well, I'm pretty sure this part is not load bearing. Starting 2-week vacation, nice, nice. Celebrating with Asian food. What food? Like, I'm celebrating with food from half the planet. Okay, yeah, so it's a lot slower now, but it's still not load bearing. Is this part load bearing? I don't even remember. I want to say it's not. I want to say this part doesn't matter either. Yeah, I mean this still seems like it is progressing along. So there's a lot of speed ups that I have here. that I can get away with not having. Ooh. The other one I don't know the English name. Nice. That sounds good to me. Yeah, like this doesn't need to be here. I don't even think this does anything either. It is annoying that I have to wait 20 seconds to kind of get an answer here because my test suite is pretty poor. But we'll see when it finishes. Yeah. Is that part also not necessary? So there's a lot of stuff in here that like isn't load bearing. I seem to remember this is load bearing though. Like I think this makes it go really slow or maybe produces invalid values. This might not even be load bearing either. Ah, spring rolls with shrimp and vegetables. Ooh, nice, nice. This seems load bearing. This seems like we still need this. So let's put that back. New stream streak. Yeah, sorry. Okay. I think we should try and implement this now, I guess. I have a serious question, but would it be a good or bad idea to start adding 315 my talks test matrix already, since we're just on alpha 3? I mean, I think most of my projects I haven't even added 313 to things. I really only add it personally when I identify a breakage. And so I do go through when beta 1 lands and run my tests against everything. But like, only if it's actually broken do I bother. And so most of the time I don't bother. Yeah. So I think for the sake of SQL, I have these like clever equation and term and such things here in Python. I think for the sake of SQL, I am just going to keep it in matrix form and hate my life. But we will see how that goes. We will see how that goes. But let's do this, I guess. Let's do this, I guess. Let's make our matrices. Fucking how? How? How the fuck? JSON group array. We'll kick it off with some fun. This is gonna be a query. We need this. So the first one is JSON array. Oh, how do I fucking do this? How do I fucking do this? Holy shit. I mean, let's start with this part. We're getting way ahead of ourselves. Select JSON group array. JSON array length B from JSON each parse.buttons B. Okay. So now we have the first chunk of this, and we need to add on the last chunk. So we do, is it JSON insert? JSON patch, JSON something, JSON insert probably. Yeah, JSON insert. No such column parsed to .target. Oh, it's called dest. Okay, so we have the first row of our matrix. Let's do the rest of the rows. This for a library of one user, and I just want to get into good habits. I mean, I don't know. The best habit is to test all the minor versions that you support. I don't do that. I pick up practical middle ground where I don't bother most of the time. Okay, so we need to do this, but it's, yeah. From what? From generate series. JSON array 0 to JSON array length parsed.dest. No. Yes. No. And we can use key for n. Select exists. Select exists. Select one from Where o dot key equals I dot value. That's only half of the problem. We got nothing. Where are the rest of the rows? Where are the rest of the rows? What the fuck? Why did this not do anything? Misuse of aggregate? What the fuck you mean misuse from aggregate? What? Oh, because this is actually supposed to be a subquery? No. What the fuck is going on here? Why is this not... What? Why is this union all not doing anything? This is gonna be an error. Oh. 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 Okay. Now we're cooking again. Now we're cooking again. But we need to... We need to do the same pattern here. Why did we only get zeros? This isn't even JSON. Okay, that's looks better. It's just all zeros for some reason. Three, 5, 4, 7. So we're getting the last value correct. We just need to figure out why this query is not right. Probably because this isn't the right thing. Yo, Kexit. How's it going? From them. Wrong file. It is key value, so what the fuck? I bet key is a string. Is that enough to... Is that enough to cast? Is that enough to fix the problem? No, it is not. Super weird. He's had the right number of zeros though. What the fuck? Why doesn't this work? Why doesn't this work? It's so hard to debug this too. And the hierarchical data is just kind of a clusterfuck here. I think I could go about this in a different way though. Instead of just trying to do it all in this giant fucking query, I could probably make 2 tables and then join them after the fact. And actually use group array to group arrays rather than doing what I'm doing. And that would probably make it easier for me to debug also. It might just eliminate the bugs too. Let's try that, I guess. So... yeah, that does seem to work, I guess. So those are the top rows. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yo, what's up, Knowledge? Hello, hello. Okay, so now we have row ID and O dot value. Parse dot row ID, right? Qualify it. Okay, something. I want this to just work. Oh, we just get a bunch of fucking zeros. Misuse of aggregate. No, 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 no. What? That's super weird. Why are they strings? Still fucking zeros. Well, then why doesn't this work? Okay, we need to make an array. Inside the array, we need to loop through every button, which we're doing. And then we need to see if one of the button values contains the key. Oh my fucking god, I see what it is. I could even do count one. I don't need exists. See what it is. I figured it out. Fuck yeah, let's go. Okay. Finicame, hello, hello. How's it going? This. Extra friends. Are those the rows that we expect? Zero 113 01 blah 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 15 0 1 104 110 107. Sick. Okay. Okay. So now we should be able to group and aggregate those together. And we could also probably just plug all this shit into the query. Since these are the same now. But maybe we don't. I'm just gonna try and get working this way. It's a little gross, but whatever. Select JSON group array AR from select row1 dot read row1 dot r from row1 union all select by pause dot read by pause dot r from by pause group by row1 dot read group by read. That was weird. I don't know why my text there didn't do what I wanted there. No such column R. No, what the fuck? Why? Why the fuck? Where are the rest of the rows? Let's not do it this way then. From parsed inner join row 1 on parsed dot row ID equals row 1 dot rid inner join by pause. This is not gonna do what I want. Not what I want either. Like, this is kind of what I want, right? What? Yeah, so we have all the rows there. So why can I not? Why can I not do this? Oh, because I'm fucking stupid? Because I'm fucking stupid, that's why. It's like, why are the rest of the rows not there? I forgot to insert into the goddamn table! Ah! Okay, these matrices look correct now. Holy shit. Holy shit. These are our matrices. I'm losing my mind. Like, I feel like this is, I'm excited about this, but at the same time, I'm like, do I really want to continue working on this today? I could just not. I could just stop here. I've accomplished something. At the same time, I should probably actually get this shit working. All right, time to implement Gaussian elimination in SQL. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's make sure this shit still works. Great. With the recursive, here we go, boys. We got 4 variables, right? 5 variables. No, 4 variables? 4 variables. Oh god, how the fuck am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do any of this? Oh. This is gonna suck ass. H, K, M, N, mut. Select 0, 0. M is the depth of the, so JSON array length. Spelled correctly. And then JSON array length matrices dot m 0. And then matrices dot m. H is less than M and K is less than NN dot N. Usa says, did you get all the Pokemon from AZ? I have not played the DLC yet, but I did the base game and I got all the Pokemon from the base game. I spelled length wrong again up here as well. Holy fucking shit, this is gonna be really complicated. Especially the operation I have highlighted. I don't know how that's gonna work. Especially the operation I have highlighted. I wonder if I can do this with triggers. Can I do this with triggers? I might be able to do this with triggers instead of... Thinking about this recursively sounds awful. This line also seems annoying. That line also seems annoying. Oh, you know what, chat? I think I'm gonna spend some time and think about this problem. Off stream because I'm hungry for lunch. And this seems fucking crazy. So I'm gonna end stream for now. And hopefully next stream we'll come back to this. I mean, I'll probably hyper focus on this later in the day and then just have the answer, but that's not as fun, but it is what it is. But anyway, my name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/anthonywritescode. If you want to watch my new viral video, go subscribe there on the YouTubes. If you missed any part of the stream, you can catch them on the second channel at anthonywritescode-vods. That's where I upload my streams after the fact. So if you missed anything, go there and go to the Discord. Join the Discord. That's where I announce streams and hang out. And hello, Crazy Style. Hello, goodbye, Crazy Style. It's good to see you. But yeah, that's gonna wrap us up for today. Thank you all for stopping by. Sorry we didn't end up actually getting through the whole part, but we built the matrices. That seems cool. But anyway, see you around. Have a good one, chat. Peace.